when you started your Peek Inside the Fishbowl blog in 1999, did you think it would still be going 23 years later?
So I started it in 1999, but I definitely did not think I would be here so many years later. I guess I just started it as this casual, impromptu family project. I needed a creative outlet, and I've always liked to write. I was a first-time mom, and all my friends at the time were single. I was the only mother in my circle, and I wanted to share stories about my baby and cute baby photos without foisting them those photos on my friends. So every once in a while I'd send out the link to my family and friends, and at first there were only 2 or 3 readers. It was my mom and my mother-in-law, but you know, and then they told 2 friends and they told 2 friends and so on and so on. And there was no commenting, like there was no community at the time. But I remember distinctly you had to install comments. I straight up coded my website. So I had to install a commenting feature, and I remember a mom from the Midwest or something like this commenting. It was a Me Too comment, like I had just written something about the trials of breastfeeding and what a zombie, I felt like such a zombie. She could sympathize with that feeling, and it was a very Me Too moment. And so that community grew from the blog, and it became this really special place to hang out and be with other like-minded parents from around the world. And as I said, this is pre-Facebook, so that community didn't really exist anywhere else. So for a long time, it was a really nice place to be, you know, sharing information and tips and advice with other parents. Like that was really valuable.
So you are now 22.
Yes.
And your mom blogged about you and your older sister, right? How do you feel about that, looking back, knowing that your entire life has been documented almost?
Well, I really enjoy reading the blog. I wouldn't say that it's my entire life. I think it's a collection of moments in my life. There's nothing on there that I've really ever had a problem with or been asked to take down, besides the occasional YouTube video of me when I'm 12 and in a very awkward stage. But it's definitely not my entire life. It's almost like a journal from my mom's point of view. And it's not necessarily things that happened to Sarah today. It's things that happened to me today, and Sarah was there. And it's nice to read about things from my mother's point of view. Sometimes it's really difficult to see your parents as a person who's experiencing life for the first time, just as you are. And it's a tool that I think really lets me have a window into that, which I think I'm really lucky to have.
One of the things that you might have found strange when you were little, Sarah, is that you would get recognized in the street sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I remember I was in the elevator at our local community center one time. I was swimming, and this woman turned to me and she said, "What did you think of your mom's black bean hummus that she made this week?" And I remember I really had not enjoyed the hummus.